What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how you're able to launch the chatbot on specific interactions on the web page and pass variables into the chatbot. So for example, here I have a form and it allows the user to input their order number, and once they submit it, the chatbot pops up and giving them details on their order tracking. So for example, here I put 102, that's my order number, then click submit. You'll see the chatbot pops up. Then you see it's able to retrieve my order details. These are the items I had ordered, and it tells me, Mutiso Mwadhime, your order for the above items has been shipped and is on the way to your location. Kindly await its arrival. Thank you. Do you need any further assistance? No, I think I'm good. So how are you able to implement this for yourself? Let me show you. So let's go back to the HTML, and here in the HTML I have this form, and this form is able to take in the order number, and it's of a type number. Once they click submit, we run a JavaScript. Okay, so I'll scroll till here. I have a script tag. So this variable called form obtains that specific form by the ID, then adds an event listener. So when this form is submitted, this specific function will be called. So first we do e.prevent default, that's to prevent it from reloading the page when the form is submitted. Then the information in the form, that's the order number, is saved to this variable called form data. Then we can actually obtain the actual order number through this code. Okay, so for first, let's just print it out into the console. So console.log, then we pass in the specific order number. So let's save that and reload the page. See how that works. Okay, so first I'll inspect, Control-Shift-I, then I reload the page. There you have it. So notice already the chat bubble has already appeared here. That's because I already have the script tag in place. Let me show you. So here in the HTML, the default script tag that Voiceflow gives you to deploy the web chat, I've just pasted it in here. I haven't changed much, just this property called user, then given it the name Mwadhime demo. This is so that when you open the transcript tag on Voiceflow, let me just show you. Over here, you're able to see the name of the user appear over here. Okay, then I've also just given it an image, so that just for tracking purposes, this can be the image of the specific user who's chatting with the chatbot. Okay, so other than that, that's not the main point. The main point is to be able to pop up the chatbot when the form is submitted. So how do we do that? So first, coming here, after we've reloaded this page, let's just submit an order number. So my order number is 102, so let me just submit that, and you see there opening the chat, and here's the order number 102. So it's able to capture that. So now let's have it such that once it's submitted, the Voiceflow chatbot pops up. So for that, let's go back to the code. So for that, let's just below this console log, let's just obtain whatever we're using to deploy the chatbot up here. So this is window.voiceflow.chat. That's all we need. So I can just copy that, then come paste it in here. Okay, so this is in regards to the web chat API. So if you're familiar with it, it enables you to interact with the chatbot programmatically. Okay, so for you to be able to do this, first ensure that I've added this script tag that contains the JavaScript files that enable you to run these search functionalities like window.voiceflow.chat. Okay, and that is just simply this, what is provided over here. So I've just copied it over here and added it to a script tag over here. So if this is not there, that won't work. So ensure that is in place. Then we see. So now this code will just load the chatbot, and the pop-up will appear at the bottom right, but it won't make it pop up. And also we don't want it just to pop up, we want it to go directly to the flow where order tracking is being handled. So for that, once you do window.voiceflow.chat.load, we want to do .then. Then here we can pass in a function. Then in this function we do something. So we want to hit the interact endpoint. So the type of interaction, it can be text, it can be intent. So we want intent, so because we want to hit the tracking order intent, which is already in Voiceflow setup. So type intent, then in the payload it will have, let's say the first one is the actual intent name, so intent, and the name of the intent is track order. Okay, I'll show you the actual intent in Voiceflow and how we've set it up, so don't worry. So after this, another payload we can add is the actual order number, so then we just pass in that specific order number. So this is the order number we've obtained over here. Okay, so with that being said, we want it, once it's hit that interact endpoint and it's gone to that specific intent, we want it to open the Voiceflow chat window. Okay, so for that we'll also do another dot then and a function to open the chat window. So okay, with that being said, you can save that, then you can go back to our flow, then reload it. And just to show you our Voiceflow, the intent, how it's set up, let me just show you. So here in the workflows, I have an intent called track order. So I'll just click on that, edit workflow. So it's being triggered once the tracking order intent has been called. Then for that, we first pass it through a JavaScript step, which saves the order number from the last event. So the last event dot payload dot order number. So this last event dot payload, let me just show you. In our HTML, this is the last event. Okay, so this is the last event, then the payload is this one, and we want to get the order number. Okay, so with that being said, once it's obtained the order number, saved it to that variable, it sends an API call to Airtable to get back the necessary details and all that. So it's an entire flow that gives back the order details for tracking purposes. Okay, but on your side, this means that once you pass in the variable to Voiceflow, you can use it wherever in your flow to run whatever functionalities or display whatever information you need. Okay, so back here at our localhost website, I'll just end this chat so we can start a fresh one. Okay, so then we do order 102. Okay, so you see, there it is. So it's been able to capture the order number, then sent a request through the interact endpoint. This is calling the interact API, so that we're going directly to the order tracking intent. Then once that's in place, we want it to immediately pop up the window, the chatbot window. So you can see that's how it's been able to function. So this is quite powerful. You can imagine the range of functionalities you can achieve. You can be able to run the chat window from wherever in the web page. Maybe you might want the chatbot to pop up when the user does this on the web page, and you'd want specific information to be passed to the chatbot when that action happens. So it's quite powerful what you can be able to achieve with this. In a future video coming pretty soon, watch out for that. I'm going to be teaching you everything you need to know in regards to working with the Voiceflow web chat API. So here in the HTML, whatever you're seeing here, how we are doing window.voiceflow.chat.load, there are many more functions that enable you, give you more freedom to call the Voiceflow chatbot on different interactions. So it's being able to understand the web chat API very well, that enables you to create very powerful chatbots, and I'm going to be showing you how to do that. So keep out for that. It's going to be interesting. Anyways, till next time, stay survey. Peace.